Have you ever experienced feelings of anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge towards someone who has wronged you? Have you ever wished to make them suffer as much as they made you suffer? Have you wasted your time and energy plotting revenge or fantasizing about how to humiliate or hurt them? If you answered yes to any of these questions, know that you are not alone. We all have enemies or people we perceive as enemies in our lives. They could be our rivals, competitors, critics, haters, or even friends and family members who have betrayed or hurt us. But what if I told you that there is a better way to deal with your enemies? A way that doesn't involve fighting, violence, or aggression, but rather wisdom, virtue, and self-control. A way that not only destroys your enemies, but also transforms you into a better person. Someone who is free from negative emotions and lives in harmony with themselves, others, and nature. This way is the way of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us that the only thing truly under our control is our own judgments, opinions, and actions. Everything else is external, indifferent, and subject to change. Therefore, we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot control without letting it disturb our peace of mind. Stoicism is not a passive or indifferent attitude, but rather an active and rational one that enables us to live according to our nature and reason. It empowers us to face any challenge, obstacle, or adversity with courage, wisdom, and dignity. So how can Stoicism help us destroy our enemies without fighting? Here are 7 ways based on the teachings of the Stoic philosophers. Number 1. Realize that your enemy is not your enemy, but your teacher. In the pursuit of comprehending how to overcome adversaries without resorting to physical conflict, it is crucial to acknowledge that your opponent can serve as a powerful teacher in the classroom of life. Instead of perceiving them as a malevolent force, consider them as a catalyst for growth, challenging your limits, revealing your weaknesses, and highlighting your vices. Your enemy becomes a mirror, reflecting the areas where improvement is necessary. As Marcus Aurelius, the eminent Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, the best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer. This profound statement emphasizes the importance of rising above animosity and cultivating virtues in response to adversity. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Aurelius eloquently expressed this perspective, urging you to transform obstacles into opportunities, using challenges as stepping stones towards personal and moral development. Instead of succumbing to anger or resentment, embrace the adversities posed by your enemy as a means to build resilience, fortitude, and wisdom. Furthermore, Marcus Aurelius encourages self-reflection with the advice to ask yourself what fault of yours most closely resembles the one you are about to criticize when you are about to find fault with someone. This introspective approach compels you to acknowledge your imperfections before passing judgment on others, fostering humility and empathy. Therefore, rather than harboring hatred or seeking revenge against your enemy, consider expressing gratitude for the valuable lessons they provide. Extend goodwill, wish them well, and explore the potential for reconciliation. Shift your perspective from viewing your enemy as a threat to embracing them as a unique gift, a blessing that propels you towards self-discovery and personal evolution. By adopting this mindset, you not only disarm your enemy's negative influence, but also elevate yourself to a higher plane of understanding and compassion. In essence, the key to defeating your adversary without engaging in physical combat lies in embracing the lessons learned from overcoming challenges. These experiences will serve as your guiding light on the path towards personal growth and self-improvement. Number 2. Realize that your enemy is not the cause of your suffering, but your judgment. In the pursuit of neutralizing the influence of your foe without engaging in physical combat, a key realization to consider is that your opponent is not the primary source of your distress. It is, in fact, your own judgments that hold the sway. Your adversary does not directly infuse you with feelings of anger, sadness, or fear. Instead, it is your interpretation of their actions, your thought processes, and your responses that mold your emotional reactions. Your enemy acts as a mirror, reflecting the inner landscape of your mind and emotions. They shed light on the areas where your judgments are distorted, where irrationality and emotional reactivity govern your thoughts. In this light, your foe serves as a catalyst, unveiling the patterns of unrealistic expectations and underscoring the deep-seated attachments and aversions you harbor towards external circumstances. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who himself transcended slavery to become a revered teacher, encapsulated this concept in his Enchiridion. It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them. This core insight challenges the belief that external events possess an inherent ability to disrupt one's peace of mind. Instead, it is the perspective through which these events are perceived that shapes the emotional response. Men are troubled not by things, but by the opinions they hold about them. This assertion underscores the Stoic philosophy's emphasis on the internal realm, urging individuals to acknowledge that their perceptions and interpretations play a crucial role in shaping their emotional well-being. By recognizing that your enemy is not solely responsible for your inner turmoil, but rather a trigger for your own judgments, you empower yourself to reshape your reactions and foster emotional resilience. This situation demands a deep change in how you view things, moving away from blaming the outside world and taking on the responsibility for your own interpretations and emotional reactions. Instead of pointing fingers, expressing dissatisfaction, or holding grudges against your adversary, embark on a transformative journey of self-reflection. Question your assumptions, analyze your judgments, and strive to alter your viewpoint. Rather than seeing your enemy as a source of pain, despair, or fear, acknowledge them as a trigger for significant self-awareness, wisdom, happiness, and bravery. In this new way of thinking, your enemy unintentionally becomes a mentor, guiding you towards inner freedom and detachment from uncontrollable circumstances. By recognizing that your judgments influence your emotional well-being, you empower yourself to break away from the shackles of suffering and welcome the profound freedom that comes with a change in perspective. Number 3, understand them. The paramount strategy for neutralizing your enemy without resorting to physical conflict is to delve deep into the realms of understanding. This involves comprehending the reasons behind why they are your enemy, knowing their desires, and unraveling the intricacies of their thought processes. The key lies in perceiving them for who they truly are, not through the lens of imagination or preconceived notions. By cultivating a profound understanding of your enemy, you gain the ability to navigate potential conflicts judiciously. This insight allows you to preemptively discern their moves, exploit their vulnerabilities, and steer clear of unnecessary confrontations. Furthermore, delving into their mindset enables you to unveil their humanity, to witness their imperfections, vulnerabilities, and internal struggles. This realization dismantles the simplistic notion of them being inherently evil, transforming them into individuals who may be misguided rather than malevolent, flawed rather than monstrous, and fundamentally similar to you rather than different. Understanding your enemy also offers a mirror into your own psyche. It unveils the triggers of your anger, the threats to your ego, and the challenges to your values. By scrutinizing your reactions and motivations, you embark on a journey of self-discovery. This introspective process empowers you to learn from your mistakes, refine your character, and nurture the growth of wisdom within yourself. Seneca, the revered Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this transformative approach succinctly. The best way to overcome an enemy is to make him a friend. This aphorism transcends the conventional understanding of defeating an adversary through force, urging individuals to explore the transformative power of turning an enemy into an ally. Such a transformation goes beyond surface changes. It is a profound inner transformation that necessitates a thorough comprehension of the intentions and viewpoints of both parties. By comprehending your adversary, you can gain insight into yourself as well. This allows you to identify the sources of your anger, the threats to your ego, and the values that are being challenged. Furthermore, you can analyze your own motivations, actions, and the resulting outcomes. Through this process, you can learn from your errors, enhance your character, and cultivate wisdom. Number 4, ignore them. In the complex web of dismantling animosity without resorting to physical combat, the fourth powerful strategy is the art of purposeful unawareness. This entails making a conscious choice to divert attention away from your opponent, opting not to acknowledge their words, actions, or mere presence. It involves treating them as if they were inconspicuous or beneath your notice. By ignoring your adversary, you employ a formidable tactic that robs them of the satisfaction that often accompanies provocation, harm, or influence. Through your indifference to their attempts at disruption, you convey a resolute message that they have no power over your emotions, actions, or well-being. This not only denies them the expected reaction, but also highlights the futility and irrelevance of their efforts. Moreover, intentionally ignoring your enemy empowers you to redirect your focus towards what truly matters in your life. By sidestepping the distractions they may present, you can channel your energy into pursuits that bring joy, align with your goals, and contribute to personal growth. This deliberate shift allows you to rise above the negativity associated with conflicts and invest your time and efforts in activities that enrich your life. Living in harmony with the present moment becomes a crucial aspect of this strategy. By disregarding your enemy, you create a mental and emotional space to appreciate the positives in your life, fostering a mindset of gratitude. This, in turn, enables you to prepare for the future with a clear and unburdened perspective. The philosophy of not becoming like your enemy, as advocated by the wise Emperor Marcus Aurelius, captures the essence of a different approach. This principle encourages us to break free from the cycle of revenge and negativity, urging us to rise above the temptation to mirror the actions of our adversaries. By choosing a path of non-engagement and deliberate ignorance, we not only protect ourselves from the harmful effects of animosity, but also embody a higher level of resilience and wisdom. Ignoring our enemy allows us to focus on what truly matters to us, what brings us joy, and what helps us become better individuals. We can pursue our goals, nurture our virtues, and savor the beauty of life. By living in the present, appreciating the good, and preparing for the future, we can truly thrive. Number 5, forgive them. In the deep journey of disarming your foe without engaging in physical combat, the fifth strategy for transformation harnesses the mighty force of forgiveness. This act of transcendence involves releasing resentment, letting go of grudges, and abandoning any lingering desires for vengeance. It signifies a rise in consciousness by acknowledging the reality of past events, understanding the root causes, and ultimately moving past the chains of old grievances. Forgiving your adversary is like freeing yourself from the burden of hatred, neutralizing the poison of anger, and setting your spirit free from the trap of bitterness. It's a process that not only heals wounds caused by animosity, but also paves the way for inner peace restoration, allowing you to regain emotional and mental balance. Furthermore, forgiveness opens the door to potential reconciliation, cooperation, or even the unexpected blossoming of a friendship. By choosing to forgive, you embark on a journey of personal empowerment. This transformative act is not a display of weakness, but a testament to your strength, generosity, and nobility. It shows that you are not controlled by your emotions, but are guided by reason, capable of rising above the primal instinct for revenge. It demonstrates that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a conscious architect of your fate, opting for the path of healing and growth. The legendary Stoic teacher encapsulated the essence of forgiveness with his wise words. Forgiveness is better than revenge, for forgiveness is the sign of a gentle nature, while revenge is the sign of a savage nature. This insight underscores the transformative might of forgiveness, portraying it as a reflection of a gentle and enlightened character. Choosing forgiveness instead of seeking revenge is not just a strategic choice, but a testament to one's inner fortitude. It signifies the ability to rise above primal urges and embrace the loftier qualities of empathy and comprehension. By pardoning your adversary, you not only exhibit your resilience, but also your magnanimity and nobility. It demonstrates that you are not controlled by your emotions, but rather governed by rationality. Moreover, it showcases that you are not at the mercy of your circumstances, but rather the architect of your own destiny. Ultimately, it reveals that you are not a mere follower of the masses, but a true leader of your own path. Number 6. Outsmart them. In the intricate dance of dismantling enmity without resorting to physical confrontation, the sixth strategic avenue involves the art of outsmarting your adversary. This requires harnessing your intelligence, creativity, and strategic acumen to navigate the complexities of conflict and emerge victorious through the power of wit and ingenuity. Outsmarting your enemy is a testament to foresight, enabling you to sidestep unnecessary risks, surmount formidable obstacles, and steer towards outcomes that align with your goals. This strategic approach not only shields you from potential pitfalls, but positions you as a master of the chessboard, anticipating moves and counter-moves with finesse. Moreover, the element of surprise, confusion, or admiration that accompanies outsmarting your opponent can elicit respect, admiration, or even a hint of trepidation, showcasing your intellectual prowess in the face of adversity. It serves as a testament to your competence, resourcefulness, and excellence, establishing you as a sage who navigates the intricate tapestry of conflict. This approach communicates that you are not a passive observer, but an active participant, strategically maneuvering the pieces to achieve favorable outcomes. Cicero, the venerable Stoic lawyer, encapsulated the essence of this approach with his timeless wisdom. The skill of the wise man is to turn everything that happens to his advantage. This sage advice encourages a perspective that transcends immediate circumstances, urging individuals to transform challenges into opportunities and adversities into stepping stones towards progress. Ultimately, outsmarting becomes a manifestation of wisdom, turning the tide of conflict to your advantage and showcasing the resilience of the human spirit. By outwitting your enemy, you can avoid unnecessary risks, overcome difficult obstacles, and achieve desirable outcomes. You can also surprise, confuse, or impress them, earning their respect, admiration, or fear. By cleverly outwitting your adversary, you have the opportunity to demonstrate your skills, resourcefulness, and exceptional abilities. This is your chance to prove that you are not a fool, but rather a wise individual. You can showcase that you are not a mere pawn, but a strategic player in the game. Most importantly, you can exhibit that you are not a loser, but a true champion. Number 7. Love them. In the deep search to eliminate hostility without using physical violence, the seventh and ultimate tactic is to utilize the transformative strength of love. This means using kindness, compassion, and goodwill as tools for change. It's a revolutionary method that goes beyond traditional conflict resolution, encouraging individuals to genuinely wish the best for their enemies, perform acts of kindness, and actively contribute to their personal development. Loving your enemy is a magical process that can potentially change their hostility into understanding, heal their wounds, and even guide them towards redemption. At the same time, this act of love becomes a profound journey of self-improvement, self-enrichment, and self-awareness. By choosing love over hostility, you not only impact the other person, but also elevate yourself to a higher level of consciousness and moral strength. The transformative power of love goes beyond interpersonal relationships. It has the ability to turn enemies into friends, opponents into allies, and conflicts into opportunities for collaboration. Through genuine love, you create an environment where relationships can be repaired, alliances can be built, and partnerships can thrive. Choosing love as a response to animosity is not only an affirmation of your own humanity, divinity, and inherent beauty, but also a declaration that you are not a purveyor of hatred, but a harbinger of love. This act showcases your ability to rise above the baser instincts, embodying a godlike quality that transcends the realm of conflict. It underscores your role as not just a part of the problem, but an integral component of the solution. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, encapsulated this transformative approach with his timeless wisdom. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. This profound statement challenges the notion of revenge as a solution, urging individuals to rise above the cycle of hatred and emulate a higher standard of conduct rooted in love and compassion. By loving your enemy, you can also express your humanity, divinity, and beauty. You can show that you are not a hater, but a lover. You can show that you are not a beast, but a god. You can show that you are not a part of the problem, but a part of the solution. By embracing these 7 transformative methods to resolve conflicts without resorting to physical violence, the Stoic philosophy provides a profound guide not only for overcoming external enemies, but, more importantly, for conquering the internal battles within ourselves. By following these paths, you embark on a journey of self-improvement, not by destroying your true self, but by dismantling the false constructs of ego, pride, and ignorance that cloud your authentic being. The essence of Stoicism lies in defeating the enemy within, paving the way for the emergence of your best self. Through deliberate choices of understanding, ignoring, forgiving, outsmarting, and ultimately loving, you break down the barriers that hinder your connection with virtue, wisdom, and happiness. Will you join us on this voyage of self-discovery and growth? The Stoic path awaits, promising a life of profound fulfillment and purpose. If you resonate with these timeless teachings, we invite you to engage with us by liking, commenting, and subscribing, becoming part of a community dedicated to exploring the depths of wisdom and virtue. Together, let us embark on a shared journey towards the highest ideals of Stoic philosophy, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us in the pursuit of a harmonious and enlightened existence.